Hola. I feel like just because I'm not African American, I look like what everyone else says I look like. I don't have to conform to say one language. I say other languages. Stuff you wouldn't even think that I knew. But anyway, I feel like this video should be about um, separating yourself from worldly things, separating yourself from these entities, separating yourself from yourself. Because I feel like yourself is you're your own worst enemy. Because nobody can put you through anything. You put yourself through everything. You make yourself walk down the street. You make yourself go through X, Y, and Z. You can simply rebel. Shoot. But anyway, it's also about sacrificing. And what I mean by sacrificing, it's more so sacrificing for the greater good. Like sacrificing sometimes your own desires and wants for others' happiness. Sometimes it's a good idea because at the end of the day, I feel like with the spirit that you have, and the deeper you go into it, the less you start to conform to these worldly situations and issues and feelings. So it's like you just let them have it. You give it to them because you're not a part of that no more. You're separated. So once the separation occurs, you can live your life according to what you want to separate yourself from. Like for me, I separated myself from alcohol because I understand, majority of the alcohol that's being sold around here is from wine and spirits. And the thing about it is it's called wine and spirits. Does anybody care? Like there's wine and then the other stuff is spirits. So spirits is the alcohol. So are we inviting spirits into our flesh, in our system? I don't think I need any of that. Especially if it's demonic. I have no time for that. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it makes me think, the way it makes me act. It's uncontrollable and you don't believe it. You hurt yourself. Things of that nature. It's not for me. I gave up that really easily. You naturally give up things once you get deeper in. Like naturally. Like you literally just stop it. Just stop. You don't know how you did it. You just stop. And then you got the feeling of your higher purpose. So sacrificing certain things, it's not going to be an issue. It's going to be like it's nothing. Sure, but I feel like being somebody else, not necessarily somebody else, but being somebody more extraordinary to people is kind of like scary for them because it's more like, oh, we never seen nobody like that before. Somebody that's willing to say, not necessarily do anything, but just do enough for someone every day, all the time. Don't care. It's like, who's like that? Nobody. And they're used to that. They're used to people being negative or having negative approaches, things of that nature. Once you get rid of the separation of the negativity, you separate the negative things from your life, because at the end of the day, those things are supposed to be separated from you. If you're supposed to move in the light of the Most High, that stuff should all automatically be wiped out. That's like common, not common, it's uncommon knowledge. I guess that's way past third dimensional thinking. But you have to get rid of that stuff. That stuff is not supposed to dwell. If you allow it to dwell, it lives with you. You don't want it to live with you. It manifests into your system. It becomes a part of you. You think that it's a part of you. And you don't want to let it go because you think that it's going to change something, or it's going to make you change something about you. And you don't want to change. You don't want to change nothing about you. You don't think there's nothing wrong with you. But at the end of the day, it's manifesting in you. And you're supposed to change. You think that these things are called years, which they're not. But you sit here and go with these, I got to conform to this crap worldly stuff because I'm stuck here waiting. But I feel like something's going to happen soon. Very, very soon. If people don't wake up in time. I feel like once you get rid of all the negative vibes, you'll begin to understand a lot better what this world is really trying to do to us, and how close the Most High really is to you, and also how to communicate with Him, or for Him to communicate with you. The closer you get to Him, the better it is for you. The more protected you are, the more spiritual you become, the more calm you'll become. You know, the less chaotic, if you are chaotic, you'll become. You'll become more of a deep and overstanding individual. If you decide to separate yourself, and accept that you are living for a higher purpose. If you understand that or overstand that, then you'll know eventually what your purpose is. If you keep digging for the truth, if you keep digging for what's real, if you keep digging for why you're here and what did He put you here for. Once you get that understood or explanation, at some point He's going to tell you if you really ask. You have to pray. You have to keep your mind on the Most High all the time in order to fight these demons and devils. I mean, that's what I try to do. I mean, it's very hard. You do your best and just live your life the best way you can. Let's get rid of that stuff. These New Year's resolutions y'all say y'all have, that should be it. Get rid of the negativity stuff in your life. Like, if you get rid of that stuff, the abundance will happen. You'll get more signs from your ancestors, angels, the guardian angels and stuff. Guardian angels will show you signs all day to how to go about, because they know what's going to happen before. They guide you throughout your everyday life. They show you the right path, and if you don't pay attention to it, and you miss it, and then you always go down the wrong way, and you gotta climb back up. Climb back up, and climb back up, and climb back up. When you be tired of climbing, you can just stay still on the ladder, and then just keep climbing up as high as you can, and maybe save that level. In order to save that level, you gotta stay like that once you get to that level. And then once you get to that level, you can go back and go higher instead of dropping right back down and doing negative crap. Now you gotta build yourself back up again, up the ladder, and you basically keep starting over again. So it's like, why not stay pure and stay mature and knowledgeable and more overstanding and less tempered. If that's, less short tempered, for most people. And try to get rid of the anger. The anger is nothing but the devil working. And he works so well and works so hard, and he works in all of us. But if we stop allowing him to get us upset, or he keeps winning every single time it happens, I'm pretty sure he'd be cracking the hell up. It's cracking up at everybody. Shit ain't funny, devil. It's not funny. But anyway, this devil, he doesn't win over here, okay? I have my temptations, but most times the Most High kind of forces me away from them, and I feel good when I do it all the time. And I feel like he rewards me all the time when I do this stuff. It's crazy. I see times, I see signs, all kind of stuff, and when I follow it and I stop and think, try to figure out what the sign's talking about, what it's trying to tell me, that's when, something happens, and not nothing like crazy and nothing like that. Like something was just good will happen for me. Like, oh, I don't have to do something because something else happened, or I found something that I needed, or something like that. Like, that stuff is more valuable than finding. Look, if I find some money, okay, it's going down. I ain't giving it back. From with these people in Atlanta. They got some issues. But anyway, worldly things, it's crazy. You gotta conform to stuff all the time. But you gotta lay low while you're here until he comes. I think he's coming soon. You just gotta keep trying to wake people up. Keep trying to talk to the people that you care about. Get them to understand. I hope to see people grow up at the end of the day through all of this crap. Once this wall gets put up by Trump, and these earthquakes keep happening in California, it's going down. I don't like what I'm seeing or what I'm feeling. But I'm preparing myself for this war. The spiritual war. Most people know what I'm talking about. There's always been a spiritual war on our lives. And I feel like I've been noticing this war since I was a child. It's been a war since I was a child. Like, I never believed in Santa Claus. I never believed, everything. Never believed in cartoons. I always examined everything. It just was crazy. Never believed in Easter Bunny crap. Always knew the truth about stuff. I always understood what the pastor was talking about at church. Like, I understand why everybody else don't get it. I'm like, okay, how many times you gonna tell me that the Lord or the Most High is amazing and awesome and good? You don't have to convince me. I see it. I see the signs. I see what He's done for me. I'm here. I'm on your side already, okay? You don't need to beat it in my head. I got it. It's like keep going to a support group or something. Keep telling you that this is what it is and take it like that. Like, I got it already. I'm good. I'm going to keep going. I can have church right where I'm at, okay? It don't matter. I can praise Him right here, okay? I don't need to go where y'all be doing bells and whistles, tambourines and all that. That's the only place you see tambourines is the church. Oh man. Yeah, but anyway, organs and stuff like that. Church. Don't nobody need to go in there. I don't need to go in there to hear no organs, see the pulpit and all that. No, I don't need nobody to be calling me down to the altar, make me close my eyes, wave my hands. What are we doing? We chanting? What's going on? I don't need that. I need to be where I need to be, which is where I want to be, in the company of Me, myself, and JB. Okay? Well, anyway, sacrifice. Give me a sec. I said sacrifice. I said acceptance. And I also said, help me out, yo. Help me out. What is it? Y'all know what it was. Right. Talk to y'all later.